Hello to anyone out there. Hello from Drexel Hill United Methodist Church, just west of Philadelphia. May you find a blessing in Weekday Transcendence. They entered the house and saw the child with Mary his mother. Falling to their knees, they honored him. Then they opened their treasure chests and presented him with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. It's time to take the light of Christ with us into the world. Today, Epiphany ends the Christmas season, the day when the Magi bring gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh to lay before the Christ child. The Bible doesn't say how many of the wise men there were, and our tradition has never settled on whether they were better understood to be kings or wise men, probably because the focus is not on the Magi. The focus is on the gifts they bring. The Bible is clear on that. There are three. Not the most practical presents for an infant, but their value is in their meaning. Gold, the most precious of metals, fitting for the child who grows up to be the king of all kings. Frankincense, used by priests at prayer, and so indicating holiness. And myrrh, used for embalming, is a harbinger of the Easter story. At Christmas time, so often the attention is on what we have received. But today, Epiphany, we are encouraged to consider what we give to this Jesus, which I reckon really means what we give to the world he came to save. Whether you give through church, we've done some amazing things, some kind things this year together as a congregation, or whether you give through secular efforts, or whether your profession is a means of giving to the world, or whether you have personal gifts that you use in response to God's love. This faith is one of giving in response to God's love given us in Jesus Christ. Of course, not all gifts are on the level with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, but all gifts are beautiful gifts. Each of us has a unique way of being who we are and sharing God's love with the world. Living in such a spirit of generosity will surely bless us all. And that is what Epiphany is here to give us. It's time to take the light of Christmas with us into the world. When the song of the angels is stilled, when the star in the sky is gone, when the kings and princes are home, when the shepherds are back with their flocks, the work of Christmas begins. To find the lost, to heal the broken, to feed the hungry, to release the prisoner, to rebuild the nations, to bring peace among the people, and to make music in the heart. Please come and join us at Drexel Hill United Methodist Church again next week for Weekday Transcendence. And until then, let us remember the digest of Wesley's theology and thought. Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can.